Singapore is, I mean, I guess some people said that Singapore is having sort of a shared services type environment. So if things can come to Singapore for cost reasons, they can move out of Singapore for same cost reasons. But also we got to watch that time.
So rather optimistic views from both gentlemen tonight. So if you have some comments or questions or, an idea of what's going on, tell us, comment in our comment box below or SMS us. And right now it's time for a break. Next up, we look at whether whoever becomes the next US president has any impact on sunny Singapore. And you're watching Razor TV.
Moving on to world news, there's a new craze in the US presidential elections, and he's Democratic nominee Barack Obama. But before we do that, let's check out the latest comment by Atali Dao. What does he say?
He just said, during our show, I'm not usually one to praise, but I have to say that this discussion is really timely. By the way, we are talking about economics, the rate of...
The economic slowdown right now.
Too many words in one mouth.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep. But I have to say that this discussion is really timely. I wanted to know what the real story behind the grim figures is. And having two analysts on your panel painting the whole picture and putting the news in context is of real help to me. Well, your website may be new, but you guys really know how to put on the show.
Are we going to read the latest one by Harlot?
Oh, Harlot, love the way
current issues are discussed, dissected, and delivered in a fresh and unorthodox way. Thank you.
Thanks so much, utterly dull, not dull at all, and Harlot. And, of course, not a Harlot at all. Yeah, right. and thanks so much to our two guests who were on our show just now. Associate Editor of the Business Times, Vikram Kannan, and a manager from Robert Waters, Pan Zixian.
Zixian, yeah,
thank you so much.
在先, actually.
Sorry, Pan Zixian.
Yeah.
Pardon me. My Chinese is very bad.
Bad Chinese.
Well,
anyway,
back to our election blues. The first-time senator piped Hillary Clinton in a grueling 5-month campaign to be his party representative to run for the most powerful office in the world. What am I talking about?
As a black American, he has made history by becoming the first non-white candidate to head a major party to be the next U.S. president.
Obama or McCain?
Well, Obama for me.
Hey, McCain has got no defendants here then.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. It was reported recently that there has been considerable media bias towards Obama, and that's not in favor of John McCain, which is really sad because all the media Obama seems to be the media's favorite candidate, and as a result, there's just so much coverage, positive coverage on him rather than McCain, despite whatever that he's done.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm not surprised at all how the media loves him, how the camera loves him. He's such a great orator. I mean, the likes and the likes of JFK. He's such an inspirational speaker that US hasn't seen in a long time.
I actually think that Singaporeans should be allowed. I mean, the presidential elections in US should be decided upon by the rest of the world, especially people in Singapore. Don't you think so? I mean, I quote, all right, there was this article that mentions only 126 million Americans are voting, yet the results are actually felt by 6.6 billion people worldwide. What do you think of that?
So everyone down to all the way to Afghanistan has the right to vote.
Well, but anyway, let's see. Okay, on the flip side.
On the flip side, we have Republican nominee Senator John McCain. And if you excuse the pun, the difference between the two is like night and day.
Obama's a newbie. He's been senator for only 4 years. McCain is a veteran. He's been a senator for 22 years. Here's how they differ on some major policies.
Well, on the faltering economy, Obama is calling for more government intervention to address the nation's ills. McCain is embracing faith in the free market.
With regard to taxes, McCain wants to keep current tax rates the same, while Obama wants to increase taxes for the upper income earners. I don't really like him anymore.
Oh, you've got a soft heart. On international trade, McCain believes in free and open trade. Obama has said expanding international trade is a threat to jobs in America.
On Iraq, Obama has said he would pull U.S. troops out within a year. McCain said he will keep troops there until the Iraqis are ready to take over their own security, which could take several years.
Well, polls in the US show that there's no clear front runner, although Obama seems to have a slight lead.
But here at home, it seems Singaporeans already have a favorite of who they want to be the next president of the United States. Let's take a look.
In your opinion, who is the more likely candidate to win now?
Obama gives hope.
I personally don't have any, prefer candidate.
I heard that Obama was quite a good fight with Hillary Clinton, so I think perhaps I'll take Obama.
I'm okay with both of them.
It would be interesting to see Obama winning the presidential race, because I think the people in the US are kind of tired of the kind of policies that are being made by Bush.
Obama. He's very versatile. He's been all around the world, and he understands the different cultures, I believe. We need a change in the U.S., That's what I think, and I believe he would bring about the right changes. Instead of McCain, he would consider on with the Bush legacy, and I don't like that.
McCain would actually make a better president because Obama does not have enough experience.
I think any human being, we are here in Singapore, we are moved by his speech. McCain is, we don't want to use his age against him, but he's 70. Obama is less than 50. America needs an overhaul. Obama seems to promise that, so if I was a voter there, the choice is quite obvious.
So far, what in the Obama campaign you feel has moved you?
To me, it's interesting to see a black person coming on to the front and seeing the public, in a sense, accepting someone who is of a different race. Because I think all these years we are seeing people who are voting more for someone who is white and someone who is male. But I think